back to the overflowing glass. It's been a few weeks. I took some time off for spring break and to get caught up on school, and I needed it badly. I was getting just bombarded with schoolwork and it was insane. I had trouble even catching my breath, but I love it. I found something I'm passionate about and just something that speaks to my soul. I feel like I'm on the right path and it's amazing. It's absolutely wonderful. And I'm very grateful that I'm in school, even though it's hard. I'm very grateful that I'm in school. I'm going to be drinking a lot of water today. Just to let you know, I am on a new medication and it makes me very thirsty. And it's Fresno. It's hot. It was almost 90 today. It was definitely almost 90 yesterday. I think we got pretty close today. So I'm drinking a lot of water. So I thought it would be kind of fun to incorporate some of the stuff I'm learning in school into my messages, because I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot about how we operate as people, how we think, how we feel, and sometimes how we judge. And I wanted to talk about having compassion for people. There is something that is called the fundamental attribution error. And that sounds pretty big, and it is. So what that is when we judge a person, their personality, who they are inside, by maybe something that's going on the outside. So for example, there's a guy in your class, his phone rings, he answers it, it's loud, and then he just like gets up and slams all his stuff and bolts out, and then he takes off across the parking lot and he cuts people off in traffic, and he's just and our first instinct usually is to say, what a jackass. This guy is a freaking douchebag. We're judging his character, but we don't know the situation. What if he just got a call that there was a life-threatening emergency? So what I want to talk about is taking out that judgment. We all do it. And I mean, it's part of being human. We have to judge people, and we have to make quick snap judgments, because we don't have the mental capacity to make these deep, thought out, logical judgments based for every single person. We don't have that capacity. There's billions of people in the world. We're not going to do that on every single person that we meet. We are going to make snap judgments. But something to think about is if somebody makes you angry, hurt, upset, something really rubs you the wrong way, it might be a good idea to ask maybe what's going on in their lives, what's going on in their heads. So I have a few friends who have, I guess you could say, treated me badly, that I'm still friends with, and exes that I'm still friends with that have treated me badly. And I get asked so many times, why do you give them the time of day? Why do you care about them? Why are you able to forgive them? It's not because I like to be walked all over. It's not because I'm weak. It's because I have compassion. I can see past that exterior. Even the people who are just the most horrible people in the world, I look past that and I say, what happened in this person's life to cause them to be like this? And I do try to act to them with compassion. I try to show them compassion and friendship. It reminds me of, okay, so for example, I'm talking to somebody now who, let's just say it hurt me deeply. And the relationship is, I'm having fun. We're friends, we're talking, joking, having fun like friends do. And another friend came up to me and was rightly so concerned about my involvement. And I said, Imagine you're on a playground and there is a bully. And this bully is picking on another kid. He's being a dick. This bully's he's terrorizing everybody. Usually what that bully needs is a friend, a real friend, one that can see through their bullshit and see the pain that they're going through and say, you know what, I'm here for you. And I'm going to stay by your side. I've got your back. You're safe with me. You can be vulnerable with me. That's what the playground bully needs, is somebody with a soft heart that can say, you know what, I accept you. Flaws and all, faults and all, I accept you completely. And that's the stance I'm taking right now. So living in Fresno, it kind of makes you hard. I'm not gonna lie. It has taught me strength. It has taught me so much self-love. It has taught me to not take any bullshit. It has taught me to be strong. And that's what I am. I'm very strong. But what I won't allow it to do is to take away my humanity and my love and my compassion. And I see it all the time. I see there is an issue out here of I would say, I wrote an essay on this, toxic masculinity. And just so, it's almost like girls against guys. And it's pretty strong. I have female friends, I have male friends, and they are both just at each other. And the way I see it, both sides are hurting very badly. Both sides have been just destroyed. But the women don't see that the men have been destroyed. They just see them as destroyers. The men don't see the women as being destroyed. They see them as destroyers. There's no compassion. And so I'm this middle ground where I'm able to be friends with those people who nobody else can be friends with, except for, like, you know, their homeboys. I'm the one that they can go to when they're having a spiritual question, when they're having an emotional question, when they're upset but not angry, like they want to express. It's instead of blaming these people and saying, you know what, you're a trash person, I like to take the approach of, you're not a trash person. Something is wrong that needs to be healed. I'm a healer. I'm not a judge anymore. I'm a healer. I send them good energy. I send them love, even when they hurt me. And I have a friend that I think we can say we're friends now, kind of. He was bad. Like, the words he used to me, the way he treated me, ooh. Like, we never officially dated, but dang, this guy was bad. And he still messages me, and we talk about spirituality, and we talk about these deep things, because I can see past his dickheadedness. I can see more of his soul, and that it just needs healed. And I have this feeling, the more we try to keep them away, try to build up our barriers and build up our walls, the more of a fight it's going to be. The more that I try to just be this strong, hardcore bitch with no feeling, no emotion, just brick wall, which I've done that. But the more I do that, the worse I feel. But as soon as I lift up that wall and I say, okay, where are you coming from? Why are you feeling this way? Then I feel better about myself. I don't feel as judgmental. I don't feel as harsh, because I'm not that harsh person. I'm really not. I've learned to be, but I'm not, and I don't ever want to be that way. So one thing that I do that maybe is a little different from other people is I am fully, openly honest. So if I think one of my friends is a narcissist, I will flat out say, you know what? What you're doing right now, you're seeking attention. You're wanting people to comment on you. You're wanting people to seek you out. You're wanting to bring attention to you. And I do it in a way that is compassionate. And I do it in a way where I say, you know what? If that's your intention, no judgment. If that's your intention, go for it. But I just want you to know that I see it. And for these people, I don't know why, but I have like 4 narcissists that love to talk to me. For these people to have a place to say, you know what, that's what I am, and they're safe and they're not being judged, it's made all the difference in the world. I have opened up so much trust with these people because not me trusting them, but them trusting me. I've opened this up because I'm like, yeah, you're a douchebag. I see what you're doing. You're a douchebag. I'm not gonna try and change you. That's who you are. That's what you're doing. And for them to just be accepted as they are, it has drastically changed my relationships with people. And because I'm not trying to change them, they're not trying to change me. I'm just seeing them as somebody who's been hurt. Once I see that people have been hurt and that they need love, they need heart, they need compassion, they need healing, it takes away the scariness, it takes away the edginess, it takes away the anger, the anxiety. It just leaves a space for loving, healing energy. I still do it. I still make snap judgments. But at least now I'm able to say, to understand that I do make snap judgments, that every human makes a snap judgment. That yes, we do it, and we do it most of the time with most people. I like to call them backdrop people, people I never meet. But now I know that, and I know that it is human nature to do that. But if I see somebody who's acting out, who's acting against the norm, I like to dig a little deeper, find out what's going on in your life. What happened? Why are you this way? I'm not gonna judge you that you're this way. I just want to know why. And I'm not going to I might call them names, but I'll be like, you know, you're a dick. But then I'll be like, that's okay. But I'm not gonna put up these walls of anger and hatred anymore. It's not getting me anywhere. I feel like the more walls I put up, the more weirdos come at me. And I don't want that anymore. If I see a light in somebody, if I see their soul and their soul is beautiful, I'm able to forgive no matter what they throw at me. I mean, I'm strong, I can handle it. I'm able to forgive it because I see their soul and their humanity, and I see that something has happened. So by learning this, the fundamental attribution error, by learning it, I've learned a lot about myself, and I feel a lot better just caring now. Not judging, but just caring and having compassion. I think that's what's gonna change everything for me. It's just having compassion, not being walked all over. I still have my boundaries. Don't get me wrong, I've got boundaries. And I'm sticking to them better than I ever have. But I'm able to have compassion now. And I think that is what's going to help people grow and be the best versions of themselves, is having at least one person that believes in them. And for a couple people, I'm happy to be that person. I wanted to thank you for coming back to my channel. And what season is this? 4? I'm on a roll. I still need to do a nighttime routine. It's on my list, and I have a book review that I need to do. That's on my list too. But I'm gonna get rolling again with this. I just took a couple weeks off to rest and get school done, but I'm back on it. And what else? Brian says hi. And I think I am going to go figure out what to do for my birthday because my birthday's in a week. Woo woo! All right, I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.